Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the AS Roma Career Mode, episode number 4 of season number 2. Alright, let's get into this properly. Manchester City is our opponent in the Champions League. That will be the first match of today, and that's actually a really important match because we will be playing for the top spot in the Champions League group stages. We do have 6 points, they are on 4 points, so if they do beat us, they will take over, but if we do beat them or get a draw, we'll still be in the first position. But obviously those are only the first 3 matches that we will have played in the Champions League group stages. After that, Tevez and Sanabria, you guys have voted, and most of you were kind of happy that Tevez has made his comeback into the team. He has really performed great in the last episode. He was the player of the episode, and it seems like you guys really do enjoy him, so I will keep him in the starting lineup. Sanabria will get his time later on when Tevez's form starts dropping. I hope he will then take over and do his best to help his team. Manchester City just today lost against Stoke City, which was quite surprising because I had some money on that City. I really thought that they would win this match today, and I actually thought that Kevin De Bruyne would score, but yeah, they have lost against Stoke. Unreal. That is just sick, and everyone at the top is losing, man. I mean, not every single team, but still, many teams are dropping points, and Liverpool is getting closer and closer, climbing up the table. They will have to play against Newcastle this weekend, which will be tomorrow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that game because we could catch up to the big guns like Manchester City now that they have lost against Stoke City. 3rd minute, we are starting off where we left off in the last episode. Nainggolan tried a few long shots in the last one because so many assistant coaches have said you never try to take long shots with Nainggolan, but so far I really wasn't too successful with him. I don't know, maybe it's his positioning, but what a save. Like, what the hell, Perin? How the hell did you get to that one? I really thought that was 1-0, or at least I thought he would parry it away, but no, he just grabs it out of the air, and here he punches it away. Again, Perin doing his job. Kevin De Bruyne, though, had other thoughts. He still wanted to score the first goal for Manchester City, but it didn't go through, so Perin once again making a save. 30th minute, it's a counter-attack that has been started by Nainggolan's pass over to Falke. He will now cut back inside. He does see Nainggolan. Nainggolan now passing it back to Tevez. And that's not really the best header to take right there, so let's just move on into the second half. First half, nothing too big or nothing too dangerous came in from AS Roma. 61st minute though, Falke getting in there again. But this shot just hit the defenders. Manchester City so far actually the dominating team because they had the most chances and also more possession than Roma. Now Sterling gets the cross inside and Perin makes the save, and Kurzawa has to kick that one away before they do score. 81st minute, we are making some changes. Simone Verdi, Lamela and Iturbe joining in. Hopefully one of these guys can score or get an assist. That would be great. Verdi was great in his first episode that we played for our team. Let's see what they can do right here. Nainggolan getting the pass. He's now looking for Tevez again. Tevez making the run. He's inside. 87th minute, Tevez hits the post. No, that was the chance to take the lead and get these 3 points. Florenzi though, good defending, passing it to Iturbe. Iturbe now looking for Nainggolan. No, it's Verdi, and his shot gets saved, but then it's Lamela. The former Spurs player, or should I say the former AS Roma player, now an AS Roma player again, has scored, and that is really not the best save from Joe Hart. Take a look at this one. I mean, the first one was quite decent, but the second one, he just rushed it, didn't really concentrate, and Lamela gets it past him. We have beaten Manchester City, boys. That was a great result in the end, and Mattia Perin played a big role in this one. He really had many saves coming in the first half. Antonio Sanabria accepted his contract in the last episode. We needed some money. We have asked for funds and we have gotten it. So now he is accepting the contract for 90k wages. And after that great game that we have won late on in that match, I just simmed the match against Bari because that is a team that just made it into the Serie A. It's a 1-0 victory with Falke scoring, so another 3 points in the Serie A to start off in this episode. Paredes though going up to the 78 rating. That's a That's good, man. I'm happy for the new center midfielders, like the young center midfielders, not really new, but for the young center midfielders to develop, that's a good thing. I like to see that, especially players like Paredes, Benassi, and also Baselli. Those are really good replacements for the big players in our team like Pjanic, De Rossi, and Nainggolan. Strootman actually not really doing too much whenever he joins into the games, but let's focus on to this game. We are playing in the Serie A against Genoa, and it's a decent chance. First up, it was De Rossi with a long shot, finesse shot combination, and he tried his best to score, but the goalkeeper saved it. In the 30th minute, it was a chance for our opponents, but you could just see, if I show you chances like these, they don't normally have many chances before that, because that was not really the best chance. 41st minute though, now Diogo Capel with a cross inside, and whew, holy shit, that was really dangerous. I actually thought that I would score an own goal right there. But yeah, that didn't happen, and I was kind of glad about that one. Leandro Castan, 45th minute, really bad pass, and it's a chance this time, which was a lot more dangerous than the ones before. And that could have been a goal for Genoa, man. We have to stop to make these mistakes. Pjanic though, getting through, and I really saw that one going into the top right corner, but it didn't work out for him. So let's just move on into the late minutes. Again, we have to rely on the substitutes, Verdi, Sanabria, and Lamela joining in. Maybe one of these can get the deal done and get us the 3 points. I mean, a draw against Genoa in an away match isn't too bad, but Lamela now with a shot, and that was just so good, but the goalkeeper got to it. I actually thought that would go in, but from that range, I never really get it into the top corner. It's always the bottom corner, so maybe I have to put a little bit more power into those shots, and maybe then I will be successful. But talking about success, that match certainly wasn't a success. We have only gotten 1 point, and Manolas, our center back, has gotten injured for 3 weeks. So now the thing was, I had to replace him with one of the players who has actually joined our team on pre-contract, who is not injured. Obviously, Carrillo got injured. This guy is Matip from Schalke, and he's actually an amazing centre-back. He's 6'5" tall, he's quite pacey, he's amazing at heading the ball, he has a lot of traits and specialities, so he will be good enough to replace Manolas. But take a look at this assistant coaches. Napoli only 1 loss in 9 matches. Other than that, they have won every single match. 24 points for Napoli, and Roma currently on 18 points. So this match against Hellas Verona, it's again another really big match for our team, but this time we are playing it at home, so I was hoping our team would be moving forward and scoring some goals. Tevez was my biggest hope in this one. In the 8th minute, we are starting off with Tevez on the ball. He's getting past a few players. Lamela is making a great run inside. I should have just tried to smash it into the near post, but that was not in my mind at that moment. Now Baselli passing it to Strootman. Strootman losing it, but Baselli does see Tevez. Tevez will now cut inside, and his finesse shot will hit the post. In this episode only, Tevez has already hit the post twice. He's not really happy about that one. Nainggolan, 69th minute to Lamela. Tevez is making a run inside, but Lamela will try it on his own. He gets inside and gets taken down. That was just perfectly dribbled in that moment, and he has gotten taken down because the defender couldn't keep up with the dribbling of himself and took him down, and that gives us the big opportunity to score with Carlos Tevez. 1-0, boys. Hellas Verona is not getting points in this match. I'm not allowing it, and Carlos Tevez certainly isn't allowing it with that shot. He is back on the scoring sheet, and that is what I like to see. This guy is really turning out to be one of my favorite players this season so far. I'm really surprised about that. And also Simone Verdi, that guy is a great substitute, man. I'm trying to sub him in as much as possible because he's just great in moving forward. 90th minute, another chance now. Strootman passing it. Tevez now getting through 2 players, has some space, passes it back to Nainggolan. Nainggolan to Verdi. Verdi with a turn, and then it is Tevez again. 2-0. This time it gets deflected off the goalkeeper or the defender, but who the fuck cares? That is a goal which I will take, and Verdi again gets an assist. Tevez just shortly gets out of the offside position, and that is a great victory. 3 points to get us closer to Napoli or Inter or all the teams that are above us right now. We were in the 5th position. I'm thinking it might have moved us up like maybe 1 position or 2, but let's see. The training is being done on Falke, Baselli and Iturbe. Those are the ones that I'm training right now, and Baselli actually looks like an immense talent. Like, seriously, if I could have bought him in the first season, I would have done so, but he just recently joined that team, so I couldn't buy him already. But another game is being played in the Champions Cup because we have 5 points between us and Manchester City right now. I decided to sim the match against Bruges or whatever, Club Brugge. I mean, there's just too many languages in Belgium. I mean, I will offend someone in pronouncing it one certain way. So let's just forget about that club completely. We have beaten them though, 2-1 in the simulation. And then I had to play against Cesena. Yes, if you guys have realized, I actually have 4 matches in my career modes these days. That is actually sick, because before that, I used to only have like 3 matches per episode, but now it has changed and I'm really enjoying it. Let me know in the comments down below if you think 4 matches is like a good number to show you on screen in these episodes. Now we are playing in the Serie A again, and Tevez is on the ball, and straight away Carlos Tevez smashes it into the bottom left corner. And what a goal that is! I mean, take a look at the turn, and then also the shot, man. No chance for the goalkeeper. The defender tried to get to it, but he couldn't. In that position, the power of Tevez has really shown. His shot power is like 90 or something. That guy is just insane in his shot power, but sadly in the last season it didn't show at all. Like, completely, not at all. 34 yards out, it is Pjanic on the free kick, not Tevez, and Pjanic does an amazing job. But the goalkeeper, man, holy shit, how did you get to it? I mean, that was actually the first time I took a free kick from that range, which landed, or which would have landed in the top corner, but he just got to it. De Rossi tried his luck against this keeper again, and it didn't work out, so we had to try again. Another free kick, 54th minute. Pjanic will take it, 21 yards out. The goalkeeper not in the best position, and Pjanic makes it 2-0. Yes, that was a great free kick. Finally, I've scored a free kick again. It has been a long time, like at least 5 to 6 episodes maybe, but Pjanic's free kick was on point. Let's take a look at it from this angle. I mean, no chance for the goalkeeper to get to it. That was just perfect. 2-0 Roma, and again 3 points for our team to get us closer to the top of the league. We have done a great job in this episode, taking apart Manchester City in the late minutes, and then winning twice in the Serie A, and also winning in the simulations in the Champions League and also in the Serie A. Basically, in this episode, we have actually won every single match. That is a great record. And again, the players being trained in the background, so you can see them. Those are the ones that I'm trying to get to a higher rating. And we had 2 weeks in a row in which we didn't have to play any matches, so I decided to train these guys once again. A few of our players were out on internationals, so these are the ones. Benassi this time joined in instead of Iturbe, was probably playing for Argentina. Napoli though, still in the first position. Milan actually has made it up to the 2nd spot. That's really surprising because they actually were like in the 10th position together with Juventus on the 11th position. But assistant coaches, this is the question for you guys in the comments down below. So, this is the straw poll for today. Not really in the comments down below. I messed it up right there. I'm sorry. But this is the question for today. Which of these young centre midfielders do you want to see getting the most playing time behind the big players that we have in our club? Is it Paredes, is it Baselli, or is it Benassi? Let me know in the straw poll, and the winner of that straw poll, or let's say the winner and the 2nd place player, those will get the most playing time in the team when they do get subbed in. So that is your decision from now on. Kevin Sturtman, I'm sorry buddy, but the youngsters are taking over right now. The player of the episode, once again, not really surprising, is Carlos Tevez. Right here, you can take a look at the injured Carrillo again.